Hi there, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So in this video, I'm gonna teach you how to automatically pull data from Excel to PowerPoint. And as you can see right now, I'm currently inside PowerPoint and it's completely blank. So to get started on this one, I'm gonna pull up my Excel file, this one right here. So I'm not gonna full screen so you won't have any confusion. I'm just gonna side it right there, and just for discussion purposes, I'm gonna do as well on PowerPoint. So I'm gonna make them side by side so we can see real time what is happening. So give me a second on fixing this one. So I'm fixing it in front of you guys so you'll know also what to do. So I'm gonna take you step by step here. I think I got it here. This is enough for us. Sorry about that. So once we have them all together side by side, the first thing you want to do is, of course, make sure you have a chart. Now most of us by default we use a snipping tool. So if you click on snipping tool right there, please avoid doing this, because if you paste it like there, paste it in the PowerPoint, that is just a picture. You cannot edit the data. You can edit the picture, that is correct, but the data itself cannot be edited. That is pretty useless if you're gonna ask me. You can use this if you're in a hurry, if you have a presentation in 5 minutes. This is the only one to go to. But if you have so much time, I strongly disagree with this one. So for the first part, the first option, let's try doing this one. Rather than snipping it, clicking the chart right there, make sure it's highlighted. Now, just copy. Click on copy and then right click on PowerPoint. You're gonna have, I think, 5 base options. You have destination, keep sourcing or embed, link data, another link data, and picture. So for the first option, we're gonna use embed. The two of this one, just choose one. They're technically the same. I'm gonna choose the second one. So with this one, we have a chart inside it. However, it is not technically fully utilized. The pros for this one is that it has 2 sources. You can either edit it here inside PowerPoint and edit it on Excel. However, there is no real-time update. For example, let's just say I'm gonna change 466 right here into 500 or 600. If I click on enter, the one on Excel will change. However, for the one on PowerPoint will remain the same. So after pasting it as embed or embedding it in PowerPoint, make sure you click on chart design, this one right there. You're gonna have an option to change a lot of things here. For example, you can edit it, you can do some stuff around it, which you cannot do if you paste it as a snipping tool or an image. Also with this one, you can edit data. But for this one, you're gonna have another source, which is gonna be this one. Even though they say they're both like Excel, but this is different. Because if I edit some data here, for example, it's gonna change real time in Microsoft. So I'm gonna have this Excel right there. However, this is different from the original Excel file. And that is the cons on the first option. You're gonna have a lot of data. And second con will be the file size for your PowerPoint will increase dramatically. That is also one bad thing about it. And one more thing, if you click on data, give me a second here. If you click on chart design and edit data, you'll open up this one, right? What if you have sensitive information inside your Excel? Others might view it, others might have access to it. And that is a bad thing to do so. So I'm gonna give you another option. We're gonna proceed in option number 2. So for option number 2, even though I said that you cannot use snipping tool, you can use this one. Copy, right paste, and then paste as picture. So this is the fastest way to paste a photo, or rather a chart inside the PowerPoint. Even though I strongly disagree with this method, this is the fastest way. Pros is that it is light size. The PowerPoint size will not increase. Okay then, so let's try this third option. And personally for me, this would be my favorite. Now you might ask why this is my favorite, because it has automation already. Remember the first 2 methods? We don't have the real-time update. For example, if you copy this one like so and paste it right here as an image, give me just a second here. Let me just remove that and make sure this is zoom. So once I have this one, once I change some data here, it will not reflect in the PowerPoint. It will only reflect on the Excel file. And then to enable this one, for example, you want to edit the data here. You have to edit it inside PowerPoint. And that is pretty tiresome. So this next method I'm going to teach you is how to have a real-time update. And basically for this one, first, again, copy it, and then paste it on these two options. Make sure you choose the one that says link data, one of which is perfectly fine. I'm gonna go with this one, keep source formatting and link data. And then I'm just gonna expand it so we can see it properly. Perfect. So with this one, for example, I'm gonna change February for 600. You'll see real time that the one in PowerPoint has also been changed. And this is the very best option for me. Now, the only drawback or the only cons for this one is that, for example, you need to open them simultaneously. PowerPoint and Excel needs to be opened up at the same time. Now, for example, let me just close out PowerPoint. And then I'm going to make sure this is saved. I'm just going to choose desktop and name it sample 233 and then click on save. And now I have closed PowerPoint, right? And then let me just open up PowerPoint, go to desktop, open up the sample 23 for you. And with this one, you'll see it hasn't been changed. On this one, we have those three pyramids or whatever. And with this one, we still have only 600. And to fix this one, of course, make sure you highlight it and go to chart design. You'll see refresh data right here. If I click on it, it will reflect on the one that I have in Excel. And that is pretty tiresome a little bit, or at most, right? So there is another way for this one to follow the data we have on Excel, even if you close it. So make sure you go on File, go on Info. And once you're in Info, make sure you click on Edit Links to Files. Make sure you click on Automatic Update. That is the most important one right now. Click on Close. So we're gonna open up PowerPoint now and check if it will work out. Before checking that one, let's make some more changes here. I'm gonna put some more data. For example, 300, I'm gonna put it to 250, something like that. And this one to 0, to see if it'll go down, to see some visible changes right here. I think we're good enough here. Let me just place this one to 200. Perfect. And now I'm gonna open now PowerPoint. And let's see if it will reflect sample 23 there. And real time, you'll see over here, Microsoft has been identified a potential security concern. Make sure you click on update links and trust yourself, of course. And once you click on update links, zoom it in. And there we have it. It's a complete match. Everything we do right now has been reflected in PowerPoint. So we don't have to open it up. We don't have to click on chart design and refresh data all the time you open it. How powerful is that, right? Pretty awesome. So one more thing before we end this, you can also edit some things here. Make sure you click on it. And then, with this one, if you edit some axes, for example, the axis styles, it will not reflect in PowerPoint. That's the only thing or drawback with this one. I think they're still fixing that one in beta phase. And then, you can still edit it in PowerPoint itself. For example, you can do this. Everything you can do in Excel can also be done in PowerPoint. And for me, as of now, that is pretty awesome or a good enough feature. So we still have a limit of what can be reflected in real time. So it won't really change that much. It's a pros and cons in a way. Just make sure you check on the axes if you wanted them. Also, one thing I want to give you is that it's not about charts. It's just not charts that you can copy. So you can copy also tables and ranges and then paste them as different results here. I'm gonna go with embed. And then for this one, you can edit it from here. If you double click on the table, you can edit it inside the Excel file. However, the only down part is that you're opening another Excel file, which means additional sizes for your PowerPoint. Anyway, other than that, just make sure to take note that it's just not charts that you can put inside Excel. And that being said, I think we're good here. Again, the option number 3 is the best one because it's real time. Also, one more thing to add, make sure those 2 buttons on the top left section are on. Those autosave action, those are pretty important. Make sure they're on, okay? So thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye for now.